Hey guys, I've got something so special to share with you today. Erin Condren is launching their new 2024 or 2023-2024 designs, and this is a little sneak peek of what I'm going to show you. So the new collections are absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to get into them with you. My name is Nina Nandagopal. You can find me at almostpractical.com, where I talk about Erin Condren reviews, productivity, organization, things like that. And I just want to let you know that Erin Condren did send me this product to share with you today for the launch. And like I said, stunning, and I can't wait to get into it with you. In the new collection, there are 4 designs. There is this one, which is the Inspire collection by Etta V, and it has these beautiful swirls and bright colors and is just overall a happy, happy, happy look. The other collection that is very prominent is the Wildflowers collection, and this is soft and subtle and features these beautiful wildflowers that were actually, I think, hand-drawn and then of course mass-produced for all of the accessories and planners. Both of these are stunning, and in person I feel like they're so much more exciting than, I mean, I know they look great on camera, but they look even better in person. And why? I guess the question is why. And so with the Wildflowers, the pastels, they're almost translucent. The flowers look just so delicate, and what you might not realize is there's this little accent of gold flecks, metallic foil in the cover, and also on the Inspire, there's a little bit of metallic here in the cover. So that really makes it pop, and I think that is really what makes the difference in person. I was so excited initially about the Inspire, but when I actually picked up the Wildflowers and saw it in person, I think I almost like this one more. It's very hard to choose. There's also 2 other patterns that I don't have to show you, but one is called Canvas, and it's basically a blank canvas on which you can create. So really subtle designs, very neutral, with a little bit of little pops here and there of design, I guess is how to say it. The other collection is the Focused collection, which is more of a professional, very simple lines, and it just carries forward from the Focused collection that you already know. So I know other creators probably have the Canvas and the Focus line, so if you do your search, you'll be able to see those in a little bit more up close as well. But what I'm going to show to you today are both some items from the Inspire collection and some items from the Wildflowers collection. And we'll start with the planners that I have right here. So I have in front of me the Inspire collection, the Daily Duo planner, and the Wildflowers collection is the A5 Compact Vertical. And this is 18 months, and as usual, the Daily Duo is 2 books of 6 months each. So I'm going to push this aside a little bit and quickly show you. In the Inspire collection, the first book has this cover. The second book has a very similar cover. A little out of breath here. This one has metallic accents, and the cover on your second book does not. So that's really the only difference. You probably have a little bit of a different swirl, or actually it's probably the exact same thing. It's just one is metallic and one isn't. So inside the Daily Duo, you have the multicolored tabs, you have the pretty vellum, you have the productivity on the inside cover, and I'm just going to quickly walk you through it. I'll do a separate review for the Daily Duo, but you have productivity goals pages, you have mini months, you have these beautiful dividers with a quote and a design in a different color for each month, and they are really stunning and very uplifting, I think. Uplifting colors, uplifting design. The days themselves, you have your hourly on one side with your space for your to-dos and your notes and a mini month. And at the end, you have stickers. And there are, I believe, 4 sheets in here. Yep, 4 sheets of stickers. And your dual-sided folder. You also get a perpetual calendar, which is in the other book, and your coupons and some compliment cards. So that's the Daily Duo in the Inspire. In the planner in the Wildflowers, I'm thinking watercolors because it's just such a pretty, like, kind of, it reminds me of watercolored flowers. But in the Wildflowers pattern, you have the vellum. It has little asterisks on it. And you have the pattern throughout with your quotes and your beautiful dividers. And they're all different. Again, this is the 18-month book. And in the compact vertical layout, you have, of course, your 2 pages per month layout, and then you have your productivity pages. What you're going to notice here in the productivity pages is the way they did the Wildflowers design in the background and put the boxes on top. I think is really, it's really unique and it's really nice. Whereas in the Wildflowers pattern, and I'll show you the productivity, in the Inspire pattern, the productivity pages are like this, where you have sort of the design on top of the blocks instead of underneath them, if that makes sense. So you also have the layout, the actual layout itself, which is a 2-page per week layout, and it has like a column for each day, and it's kind of just lines. So freeform, you can write notes, you can write your appointments, you can write your to-do list. So I really, really like this. This is kind of my go-to layout, and because it's so flexible and I don't have appointments or things to do all day that are structured. So actually, if you use both together, it works out really well too, because you can use this sort of as your master calendar, and then on a daily basis, just flip to the right page and use this as your kind of planning board, fill in your appointments and whatever you have to do and your thoughts, and just like a scratch pad for the day, but it's all contained on the actual day, so you can easily find your notes and things from the past. So I like using them in tandem together, but these are just 2 options. There's also the hourly layout, there's the 7x9 vertical layout, there's the horizontal layout. So it's, depending on how you like to plan, there is a choice for everybody. The book that they sent me here, one thing I just want to note, in the Wildflowers pattern, they sent me the rose gold coil, and here is the chrome or the silver coil. I think this book particularly would have been stunning with the gold coil. I do like the rose gold, but I kind of really like the gold coil, and I think a gold coil would complement the design really well. So that's just my 2 cents. And actually the rose gold does go nicely with the metallics on the Inspire, if you can see that together. I don't think, this looks more like a bronze to me than a rose gold, so I'm not really sure what color metallic that is. All right, so let's get into the accessories. Enough about the planners, right? You want to see all the stuff we've got going for us here. So I'm going to dive into the Inspire accessories first, because I have actually more Wildflower accessories than I do Inspire accessories. So one of the things that they sent me was the accordion pouch with the Wildflowers design. And the accordion pouch now, it has, this is a large accordion pouch. It has 3 chambers, and it is made of canvas. So if you're familiar with the older design pouches, those were more of a nylon kind of material. This feels very sturdy and very roomy. So you can use these for your planner supplies, but you can also use it for travel, for your electronics cords and chargers. There's so many uses. I have so many accordion pouches, and I use every single one. So I love the accordion pouches, and I think that this will be coming, that you can also get this in a wildflower pattern with different colors of canvas, and so there's some choices to be had. Another item in the Inspire pattern that you will be able to get on launch is the monthly Petite planner, and that is just basically your 2-page per month layouts with a very generous note section at the end. So, and also a page of stickers. I like this Petite planner in particular. I've used this in the past to keep track of a particular project I'm working on, and have my deadlines and my deliverables and have my notes and everything in one place. So I really do like this Petite planner to keep me on track. Fits nicely in a bag. Another thing that's kind of new that I was very excited about this time to find in the box was a folio to carry your planner in. And this one, of course, is the Inspire pattern with a black accent fabric. I think it comes in a choice of different accent fabrics. I could be wrong. I'll look at the catalog for you. But basically, you can slide the back cover of your planner right into that area. You have a pocket here to store papers and things, and you have kind of a folio flap here to put papers in. You have some pockets, you have elastic loops for pens, and it zips shut. And you have one nice package to take with you wherever you are headed. And you can have all your papers and everything in here. So very nice, it's sort of padded. I think it's really pretty, very happy. And this one is for the 7x9 book. But you can put a smaller book in here, and I'm not sure if this comes in a smaller size, which I will look up for you. But it does fit the 7x9, and of course, because the A5 is smaller, it will fit in there as well. Now I'm going to show you a bunch of the Wildflowers accessories, starting with the Planny Pack. Now the Planny Pack, beautiful, like so subtle, so soft. You can put anything in here: planner, pens, scissors, scrapbooking things, all your accessories. There's 2 pockets inside. There's 1 pocket outside. There's a sage colored elastic band, and it fits very easily around your A5 planner, and you can fit it around your 7x9 sideways easily. Or you can even stretch it to go around the 7x9. It's just a little bit more of a stretch. So, so you just slip it on like that. And of course I'm in a little bit of a rush, but it fits right there. It serves to keep your planner shut. Of course I've got this all twisted, and it's really very pretty. So that is the first Wildflowers accessory I'm going to show you. Then there is the snap-in dashboard, which works with wet erase and dry erase. It will fit in your A5 planner. It will also fit in your 7x9 planner. So this, on one side it has notes and a to-do list place, and then it has Monday through Sunday on the back. So that is good for planning. Another item, which is very similar, if you don't like the snap-in dashboard, you can get a magnetic dashboard. And this is just 2 magnets. And it also works with wet erase and dry erase. And you can just, bookmark a page. I'll just use a page out of here. And just bookmark a page like that. And you have your magnetic dashboard. And you can also use this as a bookmark in a reading book or something like that too. So very, very versatile. Another item that is in the Wildflowers collection is a set of 4 washi. So these all come together, and there's a light purple with sort of grid lines on it. There is a dual sage and gold roll. There is a roll with the actual Wildflowers pattern on it, and there is one with asterisks on a light blue background. There's also Ta-da! A writing tools variety pack. There are 12 markers in here, and there are dual tip markers and chisel tip highlighters. And I have a tablet here. This is not part of the collection. This is actually an old Erin Condren tablet, I think was in one of the surprise boxes, but I'm just going to use it to demonstrate. So the dual tip markers have a thicker end, which looks like that, and a thinner end, which looks like that. And then there is the chisel tip highlighters, which are great for students, and you can just highlight things. So I really like these muted colors, especially for the highlighters. Okay, so I showed you the markers, I showed you the snap-in dashboard and the magnetic dashboard. My favorite accessory in this is the pen. This year it's a little bit different than in the past. It is a pen with a lid as opposed to the twist ones, and it has like a sufficient heft, so it just feels very high quality. And it's a gel pen, I believe. Don't quote me on it, but I believe it is a gel pen. And if I just find my paper, right with that, and I just love it. I mean, I think it would look beautiful on a desk, you know, and it's a joy to write with. So if you journal or want some inspiration, you could use the Inspire pen, or you could use the Wildflowers pen. But it's just one of my, I think it has to be my favorite accessory in the box. Then I just have a couple more things to show you. I have the snap-in bookmarks, which are an old favorite, and I usually use these to mark the current month, the current week, and my stickers pages in my planners. And finally, speaking of stickers, I have a lot of stickers to show you. So there is actually a set of extra stickers that you can order separately. These are the 4 pages that would come in the back of the 7x9 Wildflowers planners. So there's 4 pages here. I did not show you in the back of both of these planners the stickers that you get. So in the back of the A5 compact vertical, there are 2 pages of stickers. So you get these, and you also get these, and you get the double-sided folder with the perpetual calendar and some coupons and compliment cards. That's what comes with these. And in the Inspire, there are 4 pages of stickers. And let me find them. Here you go. They are similar to the Wildflowers in shape and size, but they are the different pattern and color. So here are the flags, here are your habit trackers, the birthday stickers, and the flags. I have to say, this is my favorite page of stickers. Like, I love the Inspire pattern on these stickers. It's just really very pretty. And finally, if that's not enough stickers, they have the sticker book, which I always love, that coordinates with the planners. And this is the Wildflowers sticker book. So you have all kinds of flags. I'm just going to walk you through this really quick. Flowers. These are the paper kind of stickers, so very easy to write on. They're not shiny and, you know, where your marker doesn't write on them properly. Just going to flip through. As you can see, they're all in the Wildflowers pattern, and you can order the Inspire one as well. But very beautiful. There's, I think, 1 more page here. Oh, 2 more pages. 2 more pages. There you go. So that is the collection, and I try not to make this video hugely long, but I just wanted to show you everything that came in this gorgeous box. And I think honestly that it's really going to be hard to choose between the 2 designs this year. They are both, well, like I said, there's 4, but if you prefer the canvas or the focused, then you know what you want. But with these two choices, I'm hard pressed. I think they're both beautiful, and it would be really, really a tough decision to choose, like what pattern to get your planner in. So leave me a comment below and tell me which pattern is your favorite. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because I do a lot of Erin Condren reviews and I talk about organizing, planning, and productivity. Come visit me on my website, almostpractical.com. This is Nina Nandagopal, and I thank you for your time and for joining me today.